Okay, so it is a late Tuesday. I got a little bit of scruff here. You probably can't tell because of how my camera is, but I don't know. Here we are. I'm doing one more run of the week. I don't anticipate it to go all that well, to be honest. Ooh, some sold streamers. Some low key streamers. I don't even know what that means. Um, where should I start? Well, probably that we're gonna draw this round, but uh, although I have not personally played it myself, I have certainly been enjoying the Lethal Company bonanza, let's say, that's been happening the past couple weeks. I feel like very fun game as far as it creates a lot of funny moments and clips. What's not so funny is we losing this one. That part is not so funny, but it's okay. We're still full health. We do have a level. At first, I was about to say we don't, but we do. I suppose we gotta take this then, and now I'm going like this because we want a 4 squad, freeze this guy, get something. Wish I had 4 money so I could boop and then bop, but I don't. So, I don't think this is worth buying next turn just a pill, like, or rather like freezing the slot. We could jellyfish easy mode, no brain. I'll leave it frozen. I'll leave it frozen. So really strong silk moth. All right, these don't weakness the duck. How could you do this? I'm pretty sure we were losing anyway, but still, that was rather rude, I would say. I don't really want to take the peacock, but I think this. I mean, if there's any time to do this kind of combination, it does feel like now would be the time to do that. If we don't get, all right, so we're not gonna buy it, or we're probably not going to run this jellyfish. Oh. Nope, it's not. It's just not happening. We're not doing the jellyfish apparently. Why did you have to do that? You taunted me with the second one when it's too late. It's too late. Oh, oh, it's gonna get batted. Of course it is. Of course it's gonna get batted. Why wouldn't it get batted? Anyway, I haven't played Lethal Company myself, but it does look fun. I mean, it does feel like I should take this probably. It is a strong unit. I don't think I really care about this part anymore. We do have to get rid of a slot here. Getting a level does make some amount of sense. I'm gonna roll and then just sell something, I guess. Guess I'm gonna sell you. We're getting rid of our levels as we get them. Is what's happening apparently. I think this is the order I want, right? Maybe? I don't know. Would you rather have the peacock in front with the moth behind it or the hippo? Well, turns out both are terrible, so it doesn't really matter. I understand I have high health. I'm just we can both agree, and by both I'm saying that like as if there's only you and me in here, but I mean I guess a manta ray does make sense with an owl build. To be fair, that's one of the best noises in the game, I think. Now what's not so great is everything else here. You give 2 health. Is that really worth it? Probably not. 2 health twice. I mean, it could go hard with the hippo a turn or two. I don't know what you want me to do here. Because that's like a now I'm gonna roll a peacock and then it's gonna be a level for next turn and it would have been perfect and this and that and the other. On Cyber Monday, oh, the math. It's just the math every round. I feel like we've had a 1 health math difference that just made it turn into a draw or a loss. I guess more draws than anything. But has not felt good, I would say. Now we do have extra money, so maybe we can... Okay, this is definitely worth it. Get your ass out of here. Get you into here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Also fine. Also fine. The owl is probably leaving soon, which then makes having 4 slots not as important. But the owl having... Yeah, I mean, we just... What have I said about the math numbers here? We won somehow. I feel like I jinxed it, like a good jinx, where I was saying something bad was gonna happen, and then we actually had a good thing happen. But speaking of good things, this is good. I think we do get rid of this. And we will bring this in just to get a buff the next turn. I feel like that makes sense. Bring this here and then do that as well. It's a little crazy. I mean, we could do that again and get another toy. This is the rank 10 buffs also not making the huge play here. They're gonna bounce. And then we lose after that. Yeah. Yeah. We're not getting anywhere. We're not gonna get anywhere with this team being as weak as it is. We would need to get 10 wins or something. It's not likely to happen. Now this is a way to help get there, but I do think it means we either get rid of the orangutan or the mosasaurus. The mosasaurus is only really gonna happen one more time if we get the Gharial. But and this is gonna hit itself this turn. Friendly pet. It's gonna hit the ostrich this turn, which is fine, I guess. I just don't think the Mosasaurus would be a temporary play for sure. 5 or higher, huh? 5 or higher, huh? Okay. Yeah, I just don't see it. I don't see it. Okay, so extreme luck to start there. If that went anywhere else, we're probably losing that one. If that was any other number, I think we're losing. I don't know what you want me to do with that necessarily. I guess I'll do this. It's something. I'm not gonna do a salad. I would rather get a chocolate. Okay, that was pretty bad. For randomized abilities. Sure. I will unlock these now, though, because I do want to have chances of getting levels showing up. Now, the bad thing about giving the orangutan that item is that it's probably the most likely unit to be switched. Very fortunate that my melon armor was enough. Also nice that the raccoon wasn't in front to steal it. They might change their order after that one. Monkey, owl, raccoon, scorpion. Really would only take the monkey. Oh, wait. I didn't know that's how that worked. It actually did it. I kind of forgot, and then it did the thing nicely for me anyway. That's appreciated. I mean, I guess this? Sure? Yeah, see, this is what I was saying about the monkey, where it's just going to be better than the orangutan. So yeah, I will do that. And yeah, I will do that. This part doesn't really make a lot of sense, though I don't really know what else I would put on it. I guess a pancake, but let's roll for chocolates. I guess here for money. That is also good. First time getting a level 3 Manta. That's kind of fun. It would have been interesting if for whatever, it doesn't make sense if this was the case, but if there was a bug where you had the level up so it shows 2 and that counts as extra. I don't know if that's how that works or not. What I will tell you is we're dead. They are heavily front loaded. I kind of respect it. I almost said nurse shark, the whale shark strat. Pancake. We really want to level this ostrich. I almost want to leave a slot open to roll the ostrich, but maybe we just roll for chocolate or something. I guess we do that. Freeze and then roll because it could be chocolate. It's not. We do this. Oops. Yeah, we need this ostrich level 2. Now the ostrich is about as big as this, and then okay, this barely killed. Don't you dare. Okay, thank you for the weakness and the order that I wanted it. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I did do a little bit of perusing for shopping on Cyber Monday, as it were. But I don't know what prompted me to do this, but basically oh, thank you. Also, thank you. Peacock, tiger, bad tiger, no. Okay. And then here we are. I guess roll first. If it's a chocolate, we freeze. Now we do this. I looked at like the lightning deals category or whatever it's called. Like flash deals, lightning deals, something like that. And what came of that was basically that, oh, the 1 HP difference was that there's a lot of weird shit on Amazon. That was basically what the end result was. Monkey, ostrich, tiger. You know what? All right, well, that's just you don't really want to ever hit skip because then you're just wasting money. Yeah. Yeah. Freeze. Okay, I don't know what else we're looking for. Pitas. I'd rather pita anything else here. Not really. We are so far away from 10 wins. I'm just realizing this now. I'm pretty sure we can't win without like some peanuts and stuff. So that's something to keep in mind. Peanuts and pills. I'm trying to think of some examples of the things I saw. It was just all over the place. Because it's not, something people might think, oh, that's bad news. Get the last unit. No, it was a level 2. Late start to actually getting anything going there because of all the draws. Oh well. I didn't even want to win like that anyway. I wanted a spawn team win, and we didn't really do that anyway either. Illegal failures? OSHA? Something? Like there'd be women's leggings or tights, and then there'd be random electronics, headphones, random furniture or kitchenware or, some other third thing. It was just kind of all over the place. I don't know what to make of that, but it was really just all over the place. There was one thing I saw, it was like, I think they were calling it cleaning gel or goo for your car. And it basically looked like Flubber, if anyone even remembers that movie. It looked like flubber. And I guess we take a sheep. And the idea is that you kind of just like stick the goop in the console area of the car where it's got like all the nooks and crannies and the driving shifter and stuff like that, and it'll just kind of like sticky pick up all of the dirt, and like that's what you do, which I guess it makes sense like in theory, the idea of it, but it sounds gross. I like I understand it, but I'm also a little appalled, if that makes sense. But anyway, yeah, there's just a bunch of random stuff. Really, what I went on there for was to get any level of inspiration of gifts for family, as well as checking things I had previously bought that I might need to like re-up on, as it were. And most things, because I have an extension, but also you can see what you paid for when you initially ordered said item. Every item was higher priced than uh, previously, so that's great. Um, kind of tempted to get rid of the fish and like we can try this. It has not. We have not tried, and by we I mean me. I have not tried the Emperor Tamarin. Okay, that did not help. We would have had a leveled peacock. Give me a. Oh yes, yes. You can go there. That's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say it and I clicked the roll button too quick, but anyway, it did the thing that I wanted. Um, I think we win this one clean. I don't think I think I ended up buying one thing that actually was cheaper that I needed to sort of re-up on, but beyond that, I don't think there was anything I went with. Okay, are you seeing what I'm seeing here? This is a seagull. We have a sheep. It's not necessarily the most exciting thing in the world, but it does do something. And then maybe a gorilla just to kind of get out there. So we're at 5 wins. I think we sell this even though we don't really get a benefit out of it. That's fine. Okay, I'm not gonna take that. Take this. And we don't have money for anything else, but I think we'll freeze the gorilla because it's kind of just good. And then we switch the order a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Now what would we want now is, I guess, a meat bone is the best thing to put on the seagull, but it's not that exciting. If I don't have anything on the seagull and I buy the gorilla, does that still count as the trigger? I don't think so, because it copies the pet's food, and if I don't have a food on it yet, it wouldn't try to copy it, right? Maybe? Here's hoping? Because I think that's what I'm about to do. I think we do just have to do it. This. Sell. Now I'm going to roll till I find something I would like. This is something I would like. I would do this. And then toss this on there. And that does work like that. That feels pretty smart. Not going... The bird is going next. I mean, I gotta freeze that, but... Bird's next. I'm liking what I got going on so far. Hopefully there's not a royal flycatcher hanging out. Yeah, I mean, that's not great, but I think we might have enough here. Oh, yeah. Very nice. I will take that. I will take that. Okay. Don't really need any of this other stuff. That's fantastic, because that obviously buffs the jellyfish. And... Both of these are pretty good, because this, like, if this is on the team, this will, when this gives anything a perk, then said unit will get buffed. There's also the jellyfish approach of using this to help level things up. I think I'm gonna lean towards that for now. Thank you. and then switch the order a little bit like this. This has the makings of a potential spawn team, but we do need a little bit more. The jellyfish is just kind of here. Oh, that's unfortunate for the jellyfish math. Also, a little unfortunate for the rest of the math, but the meat bone difference. Plus, my jellyfish is gonna have one of these guys. Actually, this will be worth it. Yeah, we are gonna get the meat, which is not necessarily what we want, but I guess click this first because it doesn't matter. Then I take the level for buff on the jellyfish. Now this could either trigger twice or get 2 more melons. That does seem pretty good. The 2 frontmost guys get melons. I'll try that. And then probably just sell you. Toss one of... Both of these are alright. You could also just orangutan have more health, but... Give it permanent 1/1 health when friend gains a perk. So that's really like basically buying apples, but it's also other stuff. I think we could toss this out there this turn while we look for something we want a little more, maybe. Rabbit is not what we want more. I love the links, but I'm trying to do the spawn team thing, so I'm just gonna buy this. Now, obviously, this scorpion can't stick around unless it somehow becomes a big scorpion with a melon on it. Okay, well, I lost the... Doesn't matter. I was gonna say I lost the death touch, but... Okay. You're gonna have to go unless you get a mushroom and then you... but then you need a mushroom, but then... Never mind. So what do we want to get leveled? I mean, we got tier 5, like a monkey would be a nice one. Monkey's always good. Now, how does this one work again? Works twice, which means it doesn't really work at all for us. But this would make the sheep closer to full level, so I like that. I like that part. Isn't great for the meat distribution. None of this really as well, to be honest. Looking for just something a little bit better. I guess there aren't really any spawners here until we get to Orca, huh? That's kind of what we're looking for. We're looking to survive. We could do this again if we have to. I don't think it makes sense to... I think it makes sense to do it like this. Which, I know, I guess you have to do it like this? So that this gets the melon? That's kind of crazy looking. Yeah, wait a second. Hold on. Wait a second. Did I just figure something out? I don't think it'll really help, but it is cool. Don't bat my jellyfish, please. I guess the chances were pretty high with the link shot hanging out, huh? Okay, first loss, that's fine. It's fine. Now, we start with this. First time level 3. I mean, we gotta buy this. It's gonna get a melon. That's just cool. It's also gonna get half leveled, which seems cool. Alright. Chocolate there would have been awesome. I think we want the order to be like this. Like, have these little guys hopefully chip through some of the big stuff, and then after that, okay, well, so much for that. Hey, you know what? I'll take it. I take it back. Oh, okay. That was scary. Okay. Are we gonna be this weird half spawn, half... What else would I be looking for, realistically? A walrus to peanut? onto this would probably be better. But I think we gotta take a good unit that is a good unit to start. And then if we get what we want, we can get what we want. I guess here and here. I guess that's what we're doing. I would not say this is quite the spawn team setup. Wait a second, my whole team has melons? Oh, but you're gonna shoot half of them away. Hey, but you know what? We got a different item on there. We got this. Turns out if your whole team has armor when other teams don't have armor, it's pretty good. Who would have thought? Ostrich is always nice just to like be a good thing, but imagine if we got something else. I'll take a sushi. I'll take a sushi. Oh god. I mean, honestly, the monkey probably shouldn't have the melon. Should probably just have the pancake, but all right. Level this first because it'll get more stats or something. All right, relax. Did that not stat? Oh, friend level up. All right. Well, still, we have 4 health, so we have time. That's what I'm gonna then pivot my copium to. My armor? Of all the units you could have spawned, it's not quite enough, fellas. All right. What else happened recently? Today I watched American Made while I was doing a bike. It's a movie where it's a biopic about a guy that did drug smuggling but then also like worked with the CIA or something. Tom Cruise was the actor. It was pretty. Oh, now I wish I leveled you first. It was pretty good. Oof. We have health. See, that's still a maybe for me. Is that crazy? That might be crazy. Another jellyfish. I wish I had. I wish I had done stuff with that way long ago, but here we are. I wish I had leveled the orca instead of the jellyfish, is what I'm saying. Yeah, so now we're running into teams that might just be a little too big, although especially with a hippo in the front does not help. We're gonna extremely lose to this one. This would be the one where we want the death touch on the seagull. That's for sure. Now the problem with that, ooh. I think you gotta go here. And then now this has to go up front. And now it's about, do we try to keep this monkey? I think we kind of... maybe it's too much of a gamble. Maybe we just keep the mushroom and we get more out of that way. I think that's fine. I think that's reasonable. Okay. Could really use a level on the monkey. Basically any level. Any level of any kind here would be... would have been great, and we just saw our 20th jellyfish, huh? That is what we saw. It might be worth mushrooming the orca anyway. Okay. I would take a draw here. I would take a draw. I would. I really would. Okay, that hippo could be a problem. That hippo is definitely gonna be a problem. Yeah. Okay. We really came to a headway here, didn't we? As far as and 2 random users. How does this work? I think I keep the melon armor on you. You die, you summon 2... Do I need the monkey in the front so that we get enough spawns? Is that what's happening here? You die, you spawn 2 things. No. Wait. Hold on. You die, you spawn 2 things, but then that means this is gonna get the thing. It's gonna give it to one of these randoms. So if I give you a mushroom, then that means that you spawn 2 things plus yourself. The seagull hopefully gives it to the orca so it goes again. Am I doing it right? I don't know. But I think that what that does mean is that we do need the monkey in that spot to have a chance of this working. At this point, I'm just trying to see how the damn game works. Anyway, the movie was okay. It was not all that amazing. Death Touch here is not great, but Death Touch against a spawn team is not the worst necessarily. Okay, it did not really do what we wanted to do. And obviously, their team is too big. We did not get to the Omega stage quite enough. Or if we had Death Touch Seagull, maybe that also could have been a run. I'm still gonna take it as far as a, you know, I gave it a good run trying to get the Seagull potential. It was a good opportunity for it. Felt like I had to keep the jellyfish because I got it fairly early, but yeah, it was just, I think, maybe, I don't know, maybe you're supposed to not have a monkey to help scale up at all, but then I don't know what you would have put in there instead. But still, what was that, 7? 7's respectable. We did hit a hard wall there, but you know, what are you gonna do, I guess. Yeah, 15. Wow, that felt like this one took forever, but oh well. I still had a good time. Oh, wrong one. I still had a good time with the weekly. Yeah, I mean, it does seem like just regular scaling is better, but, you know, sometimes you gotta try to go for the fun stuff. Anywho, see you next weekly.